Hey guys, I'm Dr. DenBoer, Dementia Doc, coming at you. Happy Tuesday. Again, I am not a licensed provider, was a geriatric neuropsychologist for about 17 years. Now I do business consultation in the area of dementia and aging, and this is not medical advice, so please consult your provider. I get an email from my alma mater, Harvard Medical, that's called Health Beat, and encourage you to those that are interested in aging to subscribe to this. It's free, and it's called Health Beat, all one word, and I think it's found in Harvard Medical School. So good information here. There's other places too, but great information, I think, in this periodical. So they're talking here about some research coming out from Dr. DenBoer, who's the chief of the Division of Brain Injury Rehab at Harvard Med, affiliated with Spaulding Rehabilitation Hospital in Boston. And so this is what he says. None of this is my material. This is all stuff that Dr. DenBoer and his team are talking about when they're talking about super-agers. So this is what he writes or says. While the general thinking is that memory declines and brain functions slow as we age no matter what, studies in super-agers suggest that this is not just inevitable, and that there may be ways to maintain higher levels of cognitive functioning for much longer in life. So that's the general thesis of my work and Dr. DenBoer's work. And there's some other things in this periodical, but you can check that out. So what do super-agers do? So people that have better cognition and better overall functioning than people who don't. So there's really four main things, and this has been known by Dr. DenBoer and others for a while now. One, they eat more superfoods. They eat foods that are higher in antioxidants, and certain kinds of fat, omega-3 fatty acids. And these fight inflammation, and there's different diets called the MIND diet, the DASH diet, Mediterranean diet. So people that are super-agers do that. They're more active. They engage in more aerobic physical activity. And I can go on and on about that, but things like Tai Chi, strength training, aerobic exercise, all super vital. Many people know that by now. Find the time to do it because it really will set somebody apart as a super-ager. Three, that super-agers tend to be more social. They engage in more social interactions. They have regular social engagement, and that is all associated with healthier brains. The opposite is really true, as Dr. DenBoer writes. Social isolation is typically linked to lower volumes of gray matter and white matter, and those are all things in the brain that are related to cognition. Also, the super-agers challenge themselves. So super-agers challenge their brains. Studies have shown that learning new things as you age aids memory. For instance, like learning a second language, learning a musical instrument, adopting a new hobby. And then 4 is getting good sleep. So 3, the challenge yourself, that novel learning, consult or look at my previous videos, because that's the area that I have specialized in and continue to specialize in, is new and novel learning, and pairing that intimately with aerobic exercise. Also, the last one is getting good sleep. Super-agers prioritize sleep. Guidelines suggest 9 hours nightly. Typically, they're getting 8 to 9 hours of really high quality sleep. So what happens during sleep is the brain is clearing away this metabolic waste that's happening, like plaques and tangles. Super important. More on that as we, more on that in other videos that I've done and that I'll do in the future. So 4 things, not necessarily in this order. They are eating more superfoods, being more active, being more social, engaging in new and novel learning, and getting good sleep. Actually, that's 5. I should be doing this. So I'll repeat them again. Eating more superfoods, being more active, being more social in the right ways, challenging yourself, and getting good sleep. Super important, obviously, to differentiate yourself as a super-ager. Not just, there's no status involved, it just helps you live a higher quality of life and helps you live better. All right, guys, thanks again for the likes, follows, and shares. Have an awesome day.